is time for our main event here on Friday Night SmackDown. For the first time ever, Rusev and Roman Reigns clash here tonight. John, who will ever forget that battle royal last month to determine who was going to fill the final spot in the ladder match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Rusev and Roman Reigns, the remaining two men in that match, eventually won by Reigns.
What an electric feel it was. We're going to feel that again tonight, Michael.
And this will be very intense. Rusev's so proud of that gold star medal.
And very physical. Well, he should be proud. He's only the second recipient of that medal. The pride of Mother Russia. From the Caucasus Mountains to St. Petersburg, the nation celebrates this man, Michael, the mighty Rusev.
The nation of Russia, that is.
That's who I was talking about, Michael.
A week from Sunday, the Battleground pay-per-view live on the WWE Network from Tampa. Roman Reigns has the opportunity.
Betting on momentum, you bet on Roman Reigns on this one.
Roman Reigns has been on quite the roll. I want to take you back to how we started off Monday Night Raw this past Monday night. Roman Reigns in the ring before he was interrupted by Kane.
Are you no longer the devil's favorite demon? Because lately it just looks like you're Triple H's lapdog. Nah, let me correct myself. Lately, it looks like you're just Randy Orton's bitch.
John, you knew Kane was not going to take that, and Reigns and Kane would get involved in a chaotic melee. A fight and a brawl that went all around the ring. Finally, officials coming down to try to stop things, and a choke slam from Kane to one of the referees. The fight would continue. We have more officials come in and try to separate Reigns. There goes Jamie Noble. And look what happens to Fit Finlay. A spear by Reigns, and then a Superman punch to Kane. And can you imagine when you add Orton and Cena to this mix at Battleground in a fatal four-way match? So for the first time ever, Reigns and Rusev square off one-on-one. And here we go, Reigns and Rusev one-on-one. This is going to be a good one. You know, speaking of Battleground, John, this past Monday night on Raw, Zeb Coulter laid out the challenge.
Battle of strength here.
Laid out the challenge of Swagger versus Rusev at Battleground. We'll have to see what Rusev says about that. Oh, and look at Rusev right to Reigns, and out Muay Thai background of Rusev looking to take apart Roman Reigns. Who do you give the advantage to, John, on paper in this match?
I think Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been in more big-profile battles. This is the first time Rusev has been in something like this. So I give it to experience in this, and I give that to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but let's not forget, John, Rusev's record unblemished in WWE. He's been unstoppable. Knocked off Rob Van Dam this past Monday night on Raw. And look at Reigns with a big right hand. And Rusev,
you never know what pressure does. Pressure can crack people, and pressure can also make diamonds.
Lana says it's time to regroup the Rusev. Reigns, a house of fire. We're coming back with more SmackDown in a moment. We are back on Friday Night SmackDown, and it's been all Rusev since we went to commercial break. Let's show you now how Rusev took control, driving Reigns right into the steel steps. And John, we mentioned we're going to learn a lot about Reigns tonight. He's down right now. He's in trouble, and he's being dominated by the seemingly unstoppable Rusev.
Yeah, and I think we're going to learn a lot about Rusev today. You know, he had some pretty good battles with Big E, but I think it's the first time he stepped into a real high-profile match like this.
Oh, what a kick by Rusev, the spinning heel kick, catching Reigns right on the jaw. Lana loving what she sees, the super athlete Rusev just stalking Roman Reigns now, and Reigns is being picked apart here by Rusev. Oh, wow. Incredible flexibility for such a big man. Take a look at this. Boom. John, can you remember anyone with this combination of power and speed and agility and flexibility?
I can't think of anybody that has the explosiveness like this that's also trained like a Rusev.
I mean, you think about this guy, he's a power lifter by trade. He's got a Muay Thai background, obviously a wrestling background.
A sumo and a sambo background.
He's quick, he's powerful.
And like Reigns, he assesses and he attacks.
If this was baseball, you'd call him a five-tool player.
It's not baseball. He's also a bit of a tactician. You know, Reigns talks so much about how he assesses situations and he attacks, and he does. Rusev is the same way.
Well, Reigns with a headbutt, and another one from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns trying to make it back to his feet. Look at Reigns fight back. Right back to the midsection, flooring Reigns from Rusev. You know, the intangible for Rusev as well is Lana. And the influence and control she has over this young man, and Rusev drives Reigns into the corner. Lana is so confident that has got to just play off on Rusev. And this has been a dominating performance.
All right, Roman's came out of the blocks quick, but Rusev weathered the storm and has now taken over big Roman Reigns.
Rusev is just massive. 300-plus pounder.
Strong, smart, and mean. Those are not things that go very well together if you're an opponent to that.
WWE fans all over Rusev. Oh, and just angering the big man more. Let's go! What does Reigns need to do, John, to try to get back into this?
Reigns first needs to find a way to get out from underneath Rusev. Rusev laying all over him like this just wears a guy down.
An eye-opener here for Roman Reigns. Oh, look at Reigns fighting back. Roman Reigns trying to fight back. Exploding out of the corner.
And didn't knock the big Russian off his feet.
Reigns did.
Can you imagine what Lana will do if Rusev ever loses?
Well, she won't be happy. And it could happen tonight. Roman Reigns starting to build momentum. Oh, Rusev does not want to be there. Rusev does not want to be there. John, you feel the tide turning a bit?
Roman Reigns weathered the storm. Here he comes. Building momentum.
A lot of barking orders at Rusev. Uh-oh.
We found out a lot about Roman Reigns. We're about to find out a lot about Rusev.
Superman punch!
This could be over quick.
Listen to this place. Roman Reigns going for the spear, going for the victory, and hey, Randy Orton. And now Rusev from behind. Randy Orton's going to cause the disqualification. But now Rusev's just going to unleash on Roman Reigns. Superman punch to Randy. Rusev with a big kick to Roman. Normally there, Lana calls for Rusev crush. Instead, I believe she ordered Rusev out of the ring, John.
Not sure why she would do that. They're handing Roman Reigns to Randy Orton.
Offering Reigns as a sacrifice to Randy Orton, and now Randy Orton just taking his sweet time. There's been a major personal issue, John, between these two men. Now they'll be a part of that fatal four-way a week from Sunday. And look at this, Roman Reigns closing in on the victory, looking for the spear of Rusev before Randy Orton would get involved, and this would cause the disqualification. But Randy Orton would pay for this, John.
But then Roman Reigns with a Superman punch to Randy Orton. Only one problem. He forgot about the big Russian behind him.
Oh, no. Reigns is hurting. Just went through a war with Rusev. Finally stirring here, and
Reigns has no idea where he is.
an RKO by Orton. A flat-out statement sent to Roman Reigns. Randy Orton is still the WWE's apex predator, and he may soon be the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion.